Lesotho emerged in the 1820s when Basutoland was founded by King Moshoeshoe I, who united the tribes in the area in order to defend themselves from attacks by the Zulus. Now, Lesotho is not the only country in the world that is completely enclaved by another country. The other two countries that are completely surrounded are some blacks being bilingual in America, which is something very, very interesting and very different, very strange.
This is Africa, the cradle of mankind's birth, where powerful kingdoms arose with stories of worth. A youth-filled land, the youngest population, with diamonds and cocoa from its fertile foundation, exemplary leaders, their legacy told. Nkrumah, Mandela, their spirits bold. From Johnson Sirleaf's Liberia, where freedom lies, and her first female leader, so wise. Let courage and dreams unite as one for a brighter tomorrow where greatness is spun. In this beautiful, colorful, and friendly domain, greatness awaits, where hopes shall not wane, where tales of triumph weave a tapestry. Welcome to Today in African History.
It's October 4th and it's Lesotho Independence Day, which is celebrated on this day every single year as the day the nation became a sovereign state from the British in 1966. This day is significant to the Lesotho people as it marks the end of colonial rule and the beginning of self-governance. The cultural aspects of this holiday include state ceremonies that often include performances by traditional dance groups. Lesotho emerged in the 1820s when Basutoland was founded by King Moshoeshoe I, who united the tribes in the area in order to defend themselves from attacks by the Zulus. Basutoland then found itself in territorial disputes with the Boer trackers from the Orange Free State. King Moshoeshoe turned to the British for help, and Basutoland was made a British protectorate in 1868 before gaining colony status in 1884. Now guys, listen to this bit of trivia. Pictured here, of course, is Lesotho, in case you didn't know. Very strange map, isn't it? Lesotho is surrounded completely by South Africa. Now, Lesotho is not the only country in the world that is completely enclaved by another country. The other two countries that are completely surrounded are San Marino and Vatican City, and they're both located in the country of Italy. Now, Lesotho is completely enveloped by South Africa, and its land, the border area is 909 kilometers or 565 miles. So the total land area, the total perimeter of Lesotho that's surrounded by South Africa is 565 miles or 909 kilometers. So just a bit of trivia for you guys. So Lesotho, happy Independence Day to our brothers and sisters from Lesotho, the only country in Africa that's within another country. Next, on this day, the New Orleans Tribune had its first launch on this day in 1864. It was a newspaper serving the African American community in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was the first black daily newspaper in the United States. You know, there's something very unique about this newspaper, and that's why I chose to feature it today. Notice that it's written in French, La Union, United for Justice, the story of La Union, and the New Orleans Tribune, so partly in French. The Tribune was founded in 1864 by Dr. Louis Charles Rondenes, a free man of color. The Tribune was the first black daily newspaper published in the United States and the first bilingual one, so essentially French and English, just like I alluded to earlier. It was published in French and English. Born in Louisiana, Rondenes had studied in Paris, France, to become a doctor and received additional medical training at Dartmouth College to become a doctor. In addition to his medical practice, Dr. Rondenes founded two other newspapers. He founded La Union in 1862 and the Tribune in 1864. So I guess this newspaper is celebrating the founding of the La Union newspaper, or the Union was founded actually earlier than the Tribune. So the Union in 1862 and the Tribune in 1864. Bilingual newspapers, black newspapers as well. Very, very unique. That brings us to the end of today's Today in African History. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two about Black America, about black people, about the United States of America, about blacks being bilingual in America, which is something very, very interesting and very different, very strange. Anyway, that's it for today. That's why this channel is here, to throw light on a lot of things that we do not know as Africans, as African descended peoples. A lot of people who we've never heard about, people who have changed the course of history, people who have given us the freedoms that we enjoy today, and we may not know some of these people. So I think it's important that we know about our history. We know where we're going, because if we don't know where we've come from, there's no way we can know, we are going to be sure of where we're going. When we look back in history and look at the people who have done great things, who have stood up for what is right, who have fought racism, it gives us hope. It gives us courage. It encourages us to know that if these people can do what they did, there's no reason why we cannot do the same thing that they did, and even better. They were human beings like us. You know, perhaps they had more courage than we do, than most of us do today, but we need courage. We need to speak up wherever we see injustice. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully, we shall see tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you like what we're doing, kindly subscribe to the channel. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye.